I'm back already. I didn't really lie to you because I didn't show you how to make a graph in that last video, but I am going to show you a few things about graphs and how to make them. Here is some sample data. I have the lunch choice of a group of people. I have whether they packed, bought, they didn't eat, or whether they were absent that day. I have the number of people. I just made up some numbers there just so I had some data for my graph. So in order to make a graph, I'm going to make a bar graph. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight all of the data that's there. I'm going to make it blue. I clicked on the A1 square and then drug and held down as I went all the way down to the B5 square. Over here, there is a little button that shows a graph. It's called Insert Chart, or you can go to Insert and scroll down to Chart, and you can click on that, and it will take your data and voila! Abracadabra. It will make it into a graph eventually. You can see here it's telling us that it's working. So this is where you can, run to the fridge, grab a bite to eat. You can go bother your sister a while. You can go run around the house. All right, here is our graph. This is not what we wanted. We did not want a circle or a pie graph. We wanted a bar graph. So over here, you're going to see the different chart options. It's called a chart in Google. I don't think that they understand what they're talking about, but we'll just go with it for them. So we're going to click on this with the chart type, and we're going to look, and we're going to just see right away that it's going to give us some good options of bar graphs. This is what's known as a bar graph or a bar chart. This they call a column chart. I don't care if you put it sideways or if you put it straight up and down. I'm going to go ahead and go with a column chart for right now to just show you what it looks like. Once I click on that, it will change my graph. I can make any sort of graph I want to by just selecting the different types of graph from this drop-down menu. If I want to change things on my graph, I click on Customize. First thing is the style. You can make it different colors. You can make it 3D. Try things. You can't break it. Open up a Google Sheets and play with it before you do your assignment, and then whatever you mess up, it will be okay. It will be all cleared off. But you can try things on here. So please, I encourage you to try clicking things and see what it does. So if you say, what does that mean, maximize? You click on it. See what it does? It makes it as big as possible in the box. So we get out of chart style and we move into chart and axis titles. So here's the chart title. It's actually a graph. And if we click on that, then it pulls up the other options. You can have the chart subtitle, the horizontal. Remember, zontal means it's sleeping, it's laying down, or the vertical axis. I like my vertical axis, number of people. I like my horizontal axis, lunch choices. I don't like my title, number of people versus lunch choices. So right here, I'm going to say lunch choices. That's just what I'm going to call it. And as I type that in, it should change to lunch choices. So there are my titles. Now, if there's anything else I want to change, there are a lot of other things. I can change the horizontal axis and the vertical axis. I can make it count by ones instead of by twos or by a certain number. I can make the grid lines look different. But in terms of this particular graph, I've done what I wanted. I have my title. I have my labels. Things are spaced evenly. I have all my information on here, and I'm ready then to go ahead and turn this assignment in because it is done. If I need to copy this, let's say Mr. Yoder asks me to copy the chart. I just highlight it like this, and I two-finger click, and I copy it, and I paste it onto a document. A graph doesn't work the same. If I two-finger click, it does not give the option of copy. But if I hit these three dots, it gives me the choice to copy the chart, and then I can paste it in a document. And that's important because you might want to have this in a report somewhere instead of on this Google Sheet. So that's how you make a graph. Please do go through and play with this and just try the things and see how the different graphs look, how the different options make the graphs look. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.